What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about the Silver Buffalo Round. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, and a ton of other products as well, and many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today I want to talk about the Silver Buffalo Rounds. Rounds are not something that I typically talk about a whole lot on this channel because rounds are not typically what I like to stack. When I first got started stacking, my first 6 months, it was pretty much nothing but rounds, stacking as many rounds as I could possibly get, and I liked it. I would always get random design silver rounds, so sometimes I would get the Buffalo, sometimes I would get a round that resembled a Morgan dollar, a Peace dollar, sometimes I would get ones with Santa Claus face on them. I would always get something different, sometimes ones with different eagles on it, different types of animals. I have a round with a snake on it. Point being, I like the surprise. You never knew what you were going to get. And due to that fact, you're not ordering anything specific, so the premium was a little bit lower. So that's how I first got started stacking, and while I did that, there were a lot of times I would get some silver buffaloes. And before I even had a huge understanding of silver or the difference between different rounds or the difference between coins and rounds, I was always drawn to the Silver Buffalo. It was always my favorite silver round, and to this day it still is, absolutely, but not for the reason that it was in the past. When I first got started stacking, I just liked silver rounds with animals on them. I got a lot of different type of rounds, but the Silver Buffalo, for whatever reason, on one side it has the Native American profile, and on the other side it has the Silver Buffalo. That was always my favorite silver round. I loved the way that it looked, and I liked some of the history behind it. But then when I started to get a better understanding of coins rather than rounds, this is what I realized. I wanted to start stacking coins. And the reason for that was because, as opposed to rounds, coins are just typically more recognizable, more trusted, more respected. Sure, the premium is a little bit higher, but you know what else is higher? The level of notoriety that coins have. These coins, especially the Silver Eagle, here in America, greatest country in the world, it's the most recognizable silver coin on planet Earth. And when I realized that, I was like, wow, a coin with face value, minted by not just a sovereign government, but right here in America, is pretty much the best possible coin I could stack for a relatively low premium in comparison to some of the other silver coins out there. I decided that that's what I wanted to stack. Now keep in mind, this was all during my first 6 months of stacking, so I didn't really have the best understanding, but I was learning more and more as I was going. And then going back to the Silver Buffalo, I always asked myself, why is the Silver Buffalo not a coin? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't see why we can't just slap some face value on there and call it a day. Because guess what? We have the gold eagle coin. We have the silver eagle coin. We have the gold buffalo coin. And we have the Silver Buffalo round. I wish it was a coin. And I'll tell you what. If the Silver Buffalo one day becomes a coin, a $1 face value coin, every year you come out with a Silver Buffalo coin. Nothing's really changed except for what year is minted on it. If that became a coin, I would probably prefer that over the Silver Eagle. I've always been a fan of the Buffalo, silver and gold, coin or round. I love the way that it looks on both sides. You got the buffalo on one side and the Native American profile on the other. I love the way it looks. And I made a video in the past talking about why I think that the Silver Buffalo should be a coin and why I don't really understand why it's not, and I'm sticking to that. But here's the thing. It's not a coin. I highly doubt it's going to be a coin. It's going to remain around, I believe. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, the US Mint is going to start making silver buffalo coins. It doesn't make sense to me why they don't do it, but the silver buffalo, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm willing to bet any amount of money on it. The silver buffalo round is the most recognizable silver round that there is. Like I said about the American Silver Eagle coin, the most recognizable silver coin that there is. I believe that the silver buffalo round is the most recognizable silver round that there is. Anywhere you go, any coin shop, any quote-unquote buyer knows exactly what the silver buffalo is. Whether they want to quote-unquote buy it from you or not, they know what it is. If I brought my silver rounds to a coin shop, or if I bought my silver rounds to someone who wants to convert their dollars into silver through me, and I laid them out on the table, they might not know what that silver Santa Claus round is. They might not know what that silver round with a wrestler is on it. They might not know the silver round with a snake, or the different types of birds, or just the random designs that there are. I have one with horses on them. They might not know what these rounds are. They might say, yeah, it looks silver in color, but how do I know it's not some other type of metal? How do I know it's real? How do I know it's legit? How do I know it's authentic? Now, of course, you can test it, but some people might not have the resources to do so, or some people just might say, hey, you know what? I trust you. I believe that it's silver. I just don't want something that isn't very recognizable. But if I had some silver buffaloes, on the other hand, if they're willing to convert their dollars into silver rounds, they know exactly what that silver buffalo is, and odds are they're going to want it. I love the silver buffalo. It has a high level of notoriety. I believe it has the highest level of notoriety in comparison to all of the silver rounds that there are, and that's just why I like it. I'm a big fan of the silver buffalo for all of the reasons that I stated throughout the course of this video, but I'm curious, everybody watching right now, what is your favorite silver round? Now, I know that there's some people out there that say, I hate all silver rounds. I only stack coins, which is totally fine. I don't hate silver rounds, but I don't stack them anymore. The question is, if you had to stack one silver round, which one would it be? And I know there's a lot of people out there who refuse to stack coins. All they stack are rounds. They don't really care about the higher level of notoriety. They care about the lower premiums. They want to get as much physical silver content, physical pure silver content as possible for the lowest possible dollar amount. So that's why some people prefer rounds over coins. My first 6 months of stacking, that's the way I was thinking. So I understand entirely. But now I'm just a little bit more, or much more, fixated on coins rather than rounds and bars. I like my coins, and that goes for silver and gold, which brings us around full circle. Brings me back to me saying I wish the silver buffalo was a coin. If it was a coin, I would stack a lot of silver buffaloes. But with all that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers over there. Help us out. And if you guys want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, but we have a ton of other products as well. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, and many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments. Once again, let me know, what's your favorite silver round that there is? What are your thoughts on rounds versus coins? Do you prefer one over the other? Do you stack them both pretty much equally? If you had to choose one silver round to stack, which one would it be? And, of course, let me know in the comments. Do you think that the silver buffalo round should maybe one day be a coin? Slap some face value on there. US Mint. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. A lot of the time. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.